Alright, last little segment of our Season 3 premiere. So, for those of you confused, Lord Cutler Beckett did ally with Maxim Horvath in Part 2, but that was more of a temporary deal, because they had common enemies in the same faction. There's the new Sheriff of Nottingham, because the other one is dead. He's from the BBC Robin Hood show. Regina, Morgana, King George, Guy Gisborne.
Sorry I'm late.
All these people. Should be a cool faction. Next, Sauron. Saruman doing stuff. Gothmog still around to be made fun of. Nazgul. Alright. So, Rumpelstiltskin versus Saruman. Bay still has the ring, and that's going to lead to trouble. Yeah, this has been planned for a pretty long time. Bay's gonna take a seat, which he will soon regret. There's alerts. I do love the way Rumple will always be fun to fight with and edit for. I do love the way they just decapitated the fucker. Really cool, really well edited fight. But one that's ultimately going to end in regret. Alright, President Snow calls together a little council meeting, which Regina is in attendance to. Regina's going to be seen in both Storybrooke and Enchanted Forest outfits. She just kind of dresses for the occasion, you know. Just whoever she's meeting up with or wherever it is, she'll dress accordingly. So we don't really have to restrict ourselves to just one or the other. It was pointed out that this ended up being a lot like Regina versus Horvath from Disney Villains War, but that was another case. This was more so a case of this fight was finished before that round came out, but ours came out after it, and it was essentially the end result of Manmu typing Regina fight scene into YouTube. But this fight still came out pretty well, I think. I really like it. I do love how it's President Snow kind of just saving the day at the end. Voldemort. Just... Later. Alright, epilogue time. Rather long epilogue. Skeletor establishes leadership. Again, bromance of the century, long time coming. We've been wanting to bring in Flug for a long time, and this is our opportunity now that Skeletor needs a new faction. Queen of Hearts comes back to add to the Stepmothers 3 faction. I do love the sarcastic, monotone clapping of the two of them. Camelot! Ruber and Rasputin are finally back. It's kind of weird to have them back after all this time, but really good. With Azula. And Malice, of course. Facilier needs more magic with his friends gone, so he and Lawrence start cooking up something. Now we finally get to see what's in the box. And after a whole season of sitting out, he's back in the ensemble. Malthazar had a strangely human-looking hand for a second there. Wink, wink.
Oh, Mr. Nice Guy. No siree.
Meanwhile, Maleficent has her new faction with Oogie Boogie. Okay, it's a testament to how talented Heavy Light is, because I sincerely thought this was like a soundbite from Kingdom Hearts. And people were like, who voiced Oogie Boogie? And I'm like, no one did, but it was actually Heavy. So that's like, ugh. Big applause. And Mother Gothel got brought back. Zurg tries to ally with Dragoness, but I decided to put a little twist on it since everyone was expecting them to be allies, to make them hate each other, because Dragoness is an emperor, and Zurg is an emperor. Neither one wants to be below the other.
This conversation is closed. I love to have you.
Starscream is back to form the Julius Caesar Benedict Arnold faction. All the second banana backstabbers are together.
I pardon forever all crimes of which he stands accused.
Kralahome and Princess Zulika, I believe it's pronounced.
Impressive. Let's show them something truly barbaric.
Father Anderson really loved this conversation editing.
I'm the head of the Scarab organization. It is an honor to meet you. How dare you defy me? Shut up! You really expect
it's kind of my canon that Frollo, like, barely recognizes Enrico, but Enrico, like, has a super personal grudge. But he doesn't really want Frollo to know exactly, at least not just yet. In the underworld, this happens. Who's under the hood? If you know, you probably know, and if you don't, I'm not going to say it. The footage of the hoodie guy is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's someone else under the hood itself. And is it over? Whoa. Some people have pointed out that it's almost like Major is talking right to us.
Just think of what a terrible bloody struggle awaits us. It will be the greatest struggle of them all. Der größte Kampf.
What? Can Major break the fourth wall? I think he can. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for the next round, and have a great day.